Hey everybody, it's early morning and I wanted to do a quick video before the day started because Janet, one of my subscribers, had asked to see the journal a day for June project. She wanted to see like the results of that project, so I thought I'd do a quick video today. I'm still in my PJs and just woke up and having some coffee, so I thought that you'd like to have some coffee with me and look at my journals. The first journal that, sorry, I gotta take a sip. Sip. That's good stuff. The first journal that I want to show you is a beaded spine journal. I can't remember which days I was doing these journals, but this is a beaded spine journal, and I did a quick tutorial about how to do this using one signature, not, I think this one's 5 signatures, but you can kind of get the general idea, and I will do a tutorial about this little angel video sometime probably in the upcoming week. So that was one, and then I did, this is just a fabric binding. You can kind of see inside how fabric bindings kind of work. And this is another greeting card type book, but not quite. And again, I'm going to do a tutorial about how to make your homemade fibers and how this book comes together. I did these books for my June journal a day. These are altered, those little notebooks that you can buy in the pound shop, dollar store. And I altered those with some scrapbooking paper. And I've already put these in my gift drawer upstairs, so I will already have some pre-made gifts, which I really do like making gifts along. The first journal I did was a box type journal, but I gave that to my mom for her 78th birthday. But this is a macaroni style box journal, and I showed you how to make these in a tutorial I did a couple months ago, but I will put an iCard up here and point you to that tutorial. But I really do love doing these little books. They're a lot of fun. Come together really quickly. I did the Jennibellie journal challenge, the challenge over at Journal Workshops, and her challenge for June was to create an abstract with colors and fibers and that sort of thing. So I did this. Can you see that? I think we've got a little glare here. Oh, there you go. That's better. This is a book that's made entirely of cereal box covers, you know, just cereal boxes that I've put a little bit of gesso on or some white acrylic and bound together with some little bonder rings. But I was really happy with the way that the abstract kind of came out. I worked on it one night, I put it away, and then the next morning I went to work on it again, and all of these like flower patterns had appeared, so I just kind of enhanced the flower patterns on that one. This is the Super Ugly journal. I don't like the way this looks. Don't like the way it turned out, but I think it's important that when you create a piece of ugly art that you know in your heart that it's okay, that everything is not perfect, life is not perfect, nothing is perfect. So even sometimes when you create kind of some ugly art, it is okay. I just didn't like this, and I can't really even explain it. I do like the binding. The binding is a guitar string. Can you see that? So my boyfriend changed guitar strings and he had a string left over, and I was like, oh, I can use that for a binding. So, you know, ugly art is okay. Don't worry about it. I made this is a Dose book. Let me get it open, because sometimes it's tricky with these little Dose books. This was made from a coffee box that my friend Kathy gave me when she went to Hawaii. She brought me back some coffee. I can't remember if she brought me back some coffee or maybe she just gave me some Maui coffee before she left. I can't remember. But I made a dos-a-dos mini book. If you don't know what a dos-a-dos book is, it kind of looks like that. And did a binding, just a really simple string binding. And then I put, one of my homemade buttons on the front. The button is very plain, but that was one of my junior journal I did. This is the Frugal crafter, Lindsay Welch, did these small, square, folded, like a fan fold, accordion fold books. And I love these. I thought that one came out really good. And I want to make a whole lot more of these for gifts for my gift drawer upstairs. But I thought it was beautiful. And you create it from one piece of scrapbook paper. And I used some really ugly scrapbook paper and made these little books, and they turned out really good. Okay. I also made a craft folder. Those of you who know me know that I really do like Midori Traveler's Notebooks, and that I kind of fell down a rabbit hole a couple years ago and made a lot of them, and that my Etsy shop does focus on inserts for traveler's notebooks and handmade journals and things like that. So if you want to see some of my stuff, I'll put a link to my Etsy shop down in the description box. But these are craft folders, and I thought it would be kind of cool if I did a craft folder. See, it's got pockets in it over here and pockets here that focused on travels. And I thought it would be a neat thing for someone to stick in their bag or in their purse. And you know how when you're out and about, when you're traveling and you pick up brochures and things like that, you might want to use for crafting when you get back home, or just pick up as a memento. Then these little craft books, craft folders, make really cool books. The next book that I did was, this is an insert from a prevention magazine. You know how when you pick up a magazine, it seems to always have an insert in it, or a lot of times you get inserts in the mail, just junk mail stuff. So I took this one, and you have to think that's a pre-made book, you guys. So I took this one and I glued some pages together to make it kind of have a little bit of heft. And then I just did a whole book of backgrounds. And that turned out really nicely. And I can do whatever I want with this. Or I can use it, as a round robin swap kind of item for some of the circles that I'm a member of on Facebook. And make a nice gift. Round robin thing. Okay, tiny book. My guy had some super tiny boxes upstairs that he had received ball bearings in, and the books were so tiny. I thought, oh, I gotta do something with that. So, pretty simple Midori style binding here, and then I just filled it with paper. I mean, you can see what the box looked like right there, right? So, another funky tiny book. Okay, we're almost there. This is painted fabric. My friend Ping sent me this beautiful swatch of canvas and Kansas fabric. And she said, I always thought this would make a cool journal, but I never quite got around to it. So she's such a precious friend, and I made this journal from the swatch of fabric that she sent me. And it turned out cool. And I would like to do more of this. I would like to do more of the, painting on canvas kind of thing. I used pit pens to do this, and they worked out great. Awesome pit pens. And then I just used a button for the closure. I like the colors. It turned out good. Another little Midori style notebook. This is a pizza box Midori. I took pieces of a pizza box, cut them in rectangles, and did Midori style notebook. This is a passport size notebook. I did a tutorial about how to do these, and I also did a tutorial about how to make the little insert notebooks that go in each each one. Talk about a cool gift. You know, this is a wonderful little gift. It's made from a pizza box. And you can make 4 from one pizza box. So, there you go. My friend Joey sent me a beautiful set of watercolors. And she made a palette to go along with the watercolors. And I thought it was just so pretty that I had to turn it into a piece of art. So I made it the cover of just a very simple little bound book. And then I already started using some of those watercolors to do a landscape. But I've got all kinds of, this was actually some scrap watercolor paper that I had. So I just bound it all together and made a book. Excuse me. The last book is a Jennibellie style little book. It's called, what does she call these books? Inspiration Station. It's a free class at her Jennibellie journal workshops.name.com site. And these are so fun to do. And they come together super quickly. They're really nice. You use one piece of paper. And you can, you fold it a certain way. I'll point to Jennibellie. I'll use an iCard or something and point to Jennibellie. But you can see how truly beautifully they come out. And they would be so nice for a birthday or a special memento for someone. And that's it, you guys. I know that I did not quite get to 30, but as I mentioned, it was my mom's 78th birthday, so I went up to say hello to her and spend a few days and see my brother and sister, and so I didn't quite get to 30. I think I got to maybe 18, and one of those I already mailed away to my mom, and the other one I totally forgot to bring downstairs to show you. But like I said, it's an early morning and I've only had 1 cup of coffee and I'm still in my PJs. But I wanted to do this for Janet. Hey Janet. And thank you to all the subscribers, my new subscribers and my old fans. I really do appreciate you supporting me at YouTube. Thanks a lot, y'all. I'll see you soon.